Have you ever seen mice gardening before? Aren't they adorable? You want to come watch me make all of this? Okay, give me a moment and I'll get it all set up. Alright, again, trying something new with the intro, so obviously I haven't done it yet because I haven't started this yet. Fun part about new things. Okay, so let's get into this. Alright, so for the creative monthly goal thing, I gotta move all my stuff around. I have it's a skull and candle. Let me see if I can show you on here. It's 16 by 20, so it's kind of big. So I'm just kind of gonna roll it up here. Okay, so that's kind of what I got done so far. It's a whole lot easier than me trying to put an actual picture in. At least for me anyway. It cuts down on the editing. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. It's going a lot faster than the tiger one was. The other one that I have is to clean out my side of the closet. I haven't even started that yet. It's most likely going to be not even a 2-day project. It's just me going through clothes and making sure that, I throw them all away. Alright, hold on. I got... What is this? Oh, that's cool. I wonder where the other half of that went. Huh. I need a vacuum over here. That's scary. Okay, we'll get onto this. So this was last week's, and then we are going on to this. This week is going to be chaotic. Absolute, pure, goblin chaos. So I have... Let me get this all sized up as much as possible. So I have 3 days off. And supposedly, for now. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so I supposedly, for now, have 3 days off because on Wednesday, mass hysteria, panic, all that fun stuff is going to happen. So basically, how our weekdays work is Tuesday ends the work week, Wednesday starts another one. So let me get this all sorted out because, God, it's gonna be just, it's not gonna be bad. It's just gonna be painful. I don't like this kind of pain. Okay, so we're gonna start with this first just because it seems a little bit easier, and so then my brain doesn't have to, fizzle out and die. So I am practically... Okay, so let's start at the beginning. We have a new store opening about a half hour away, and that means that it went from my boss not being there to now she needs to be there. So filling in all of these days. So basically what happened was that my schedule kind of got a little jerked around, which is fine. I don't mind. However, I think Saturday, keeping in mind that you have the week starts on Wednesday. So the next day off I will have is Tuesday. So yeah, I will essentially be playing manager. So let me put that in there. I don't want to use this color today. I want to use this color. not Saturday. And, I think I'm late schedule. I don't know. But anyway, and then Monday, I'm late. So really, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, I'm working 6 days this week. I like money. Anyway, so from now on, damn it, from now on, after the 11th, whenever the new store opens, I am going to be playing manager Sunday and Monday. And that's just how that's going to work. I think it'll be fun. I think I'm gonna get my ass kicked exponentially, but it is what it is. Actually, I like the idea that I am getting out at 5:30-ish on Monday, and then I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. That makes me really happy. For now. Okay, so the stamp set that I'm going to use at the bottom is Veggie Happy. I particularly, I hate, like, I have a love-hate relationship with all of these puns, but it has from my head to my toes, essentially. And it's cute. So it's spring-esque here. At work we've got flowers and tomatoes and stuff like that that are going out, and that's cool. I also have to make a card for my grandfather for his birthday. So figured that I can do that this week too and send it off. Alright. I was gonna do something to where it was gonna be like, I guess that I still can. Hold on. Let me do this. So the idea, how about we take this one? The idea is that this is going to be dirt. And if I do this here now, no. If I do this here now, then it shouldn't be so bad. In theory. Gonna prop it up just a little bit. Because there's a little stamp that has the brown in there, or the dirt shape in there where it's all wavy and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do for over here. Yes, I do. Okay. Good. So that is the fun part about not having any idea what you want to do for stamps. Is that I seriously have no idea what I want to do for stamps. Alright, so that's going to go down a little bit, and then it'll just be, ta-da, not brown. I did clean up my desk a little bit more. I kind of have to go through all the pens and pencils and stuff. My daughter wanted highlighters, and that was fun for a little bit, but like she's using them for study guides and stuff. And it was funny because this morning she had said that she was doing some sort of study guide or something. She was not. It's like, I don't understand how she doesn't know that if something is that colorful that quickly, you're watching a video, and it ain't study guide video. I should have sat right next to her. That would have been hilarious. I didn't think about that until right now. Okay, I've got those two. That one will probably make another appearance with these one. Maybe. No, I think she'll be good on her own. But yeah, it rained a little bit here. Oh, I could tell you about that. So we had some really close lightning, and apparently it sizzled the bejesus out of one of the houses over here. Oops. And I'm glad that it wasn't ours. But I'm also, the things that you're not thankful for until you realize that you don't have to use it would be homeowners insurance. Whenever an act of God, which is lightning and thunder and stuff, particularly lightning, rains holy havoc on your house. And really, like, I'm glad the people are okay. I'm glad it wasn't us. Because right now, I'm saving up. We're saving anyway because apparently taxes were not taken out properly, and having to deal with that massive crap is so not fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is, it says soil on here. And I'm going to ink it up, but then I'm going to take some of the line out of it. Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. And I can stick that in there. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Okay. So I like this. This is completely just me, like, messing around with stuff. Not really sure of what to put. And I also don't know what I'm going to do for the card for my grandpa. But that's okay. That is a tomato. That's not going to work out well. Okay, so I am going to do this. So for those of you that actually do plant, this is a tomato plant, or what they said it was, and boy, that's not how you do that. There isn't even a cage or anything on this. Yeah, I am one of those people. That bugs me. And I'm not going to draw a cage around it either. So the reason why you draw a cage, or why you have a cage on your tomato plants, if you're not going to send them sprawling across the ground, did I do that? I did do that. Wow. So the reason why you make sure that your tomato plants are caged is because the stems will get, hold on, I completely messed up a stamp. The tomato vines are very flimsy, and tomatoes are very heavy. So if you do not string them up, put them upside down, put them in a cage, whatever it takes to hold them, you're gonna have some problems. Your vines are going to, your stems, your vines, your whatever you want to call them, are going to break. And then you won't have any tomatoes. You also have to be very careful with the tomatoes, as bugs really like them. There we go. That looks cute. Yeah, I had put this one on upside down, so it was just the blacked out shape of a tomato turnip beet thing. Whoopsies. Okay. Cool. That is that. And I will put in the sky, because why not? Okay. This is why I love this stencil, because you can just clouds for days, and it's so nice. And you can bunch them up to where they're close together, like this, or you can overlap them a little bit so that it looks like you have a whole lot of cloud situation going on. Okay. I'm gonna do this just to fill it in a little bit more. Right. Okay, I hope I didn't move this too much. So the worst part, the worst part about being in the position of work that I'm in is that everybody has questions for me because they don't want to talk to my boss. Don't know why. Don't want to talk to my boss. And she's the one that makes the decision. Like, I've always told them that she obviously has the final say. So, yeah, just one of those things. So today I had, I just had somebody text me like 3 times. So I had to stop and do the thing and be like, I don't know, this is what I put you as, she didn't touch it. Until then, I have no clue. So my boss has a whole lot on her plate. And this isn't coming from I want to do more, because I'm at the age of my life where I don't. You're not paying me to do all of the things that I should be doing. So actually, like, wanting to do them, I don't want, do I want brown mice? I think that I want this one to be brown, because she's obviously, like, hip deep in the stuff. But anyway, yeah, I want to take over scheduling, because what she will do, and she doesn't do it vindictively, it's just she's got a lot on her plate, so she forgets. But whenever you schedule somebody, you print out the schedule, and then you completely forget to tell or ask or whatever, and all of a sudden, you know, this person is being called in, and at least they live the same distance away that I do. They live right across the street from me. But you get people being called in because they were late breaker and, like, giving people breaks and lunches and stuff, and now they're not. Like, let them know. And that's the thing. So that's the funny part, is that really all you have to do is ask. Just ask, hey, I need you to do this. Can you do this? Can you switch your schedule around to be this? And it's really not that hard to do. But I don't know if she has, like, the idea to do it and then forgets, or what. But I think that if I can kind of alleviate that, and that's the other problem, is giving it up. I realize that it's not a bad control issue, but it's still a control thing. I mean, you're literally telling all of these people what they should be doing whenever they work. And if it is something that the position that I'm going to be in, if that's something that I should be doing, then that's cool. Hold on. Okay. Ick. So, yeah, just one of those things where it's like, okay, cool, if you're gonna reschedule people, just quit it. And that's our other problem too, is that the numbers change. So we need more people at the end of the week, and it's just a whole bunch. They want the schedule out at least 2 weeks before. That's cool. The problem is that the number of people that we need changes. So do I severely overbook and have to call people off, and then they get all pissy because, well, you just overdoing it the whole time? Or do I do I not and just wait until the week before to put stuff out? It's an absolute pain. But that's the other fun part too, is that I was told that it was a senior supervisor thing, and that is what I'm going to be on the 11th. So in theory, I should be the one doing it. Just a thought. But we'll see how it goes, because that's the thing, is that you are giving up a bit of the control, and at least she's okay with doing that with me. But it's gonna be really hard if the schedule's up and she changes it, because then I'm the one who's going to get, I'm the one who's gonna get yelled at, and I don't play that game very well. I need orange. Like, I am cool for, if I know that I did something wrong, then I have no problem with instantly apologizing. Not an issue. However, I've been in positions where I didn't do it. Somebody was trying to get me out of that position and put me into a worse one, which was fun, because then the person who screamed at me, and this was 20 years ago, and she was an adult, and I was like 21 at the time, 20 or 21. Yeah. And me having enough chill to be like, why are you screaming at me? I didn't even say that. Why would I say that? Think of who that's coming from. I don't miss that. That was a horrible workplace. Okay, let's now go over here. Might as well color this in a little bit. So yeah, the idea tomorrow is I get paid tomorrow, so I don't want that purple. I get paid tomorrow, so I have to go grocery shopping and all of that fun stuff. What? Why? Oh, goodness gracious. I do want a new color for this, though. I do not want orange. What about any colors over here? I've got colored pencils in 15 different places. This is no good. You would think that I would learn. And I have one of my, I'm going to lovingly call him one of my friends. Got him hired over there. And I had told him too that it's gonna take a little while, because you you're kind of coming in at a crappy time. Just because of all of the, like, the new warehouse opening and stuff like that. But he needs a job. And that's fun because my boss hires everybody. Which can be a good thing, but is usually a bad thing because she hires, like, the people who you need brain cells in order to do this job. She has not hired people with brain cells recently. And it's fun because all but one, two, I'm trying to count how many new people do we have? 2 of the new set. And there were at least 5. Not a whole lot of them have lasted. Which is funny to me. Because I have sick humor, and if you can't deal with the public, then yesterday. Okay, I can't change it from here. I've got so many text messages, and they're coming through my watch. I don't get paid enough for this. That would be a really, really toasty wheelbarrow. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking chaos. That's what I'm thinking, is chaos. Okay, what shade are you? You are green. That's no good. Hey, where is you work? Sure. So I'm not really sure what else is going on. I know that the lady that was going in my place, we're going to have to train, and by we, I think I mean me. I think I'm gonna be the one training her, which is fine. Not a problem. So today's Monday. So this is the other issue that I hate, is that because I'm getting home early, I also have to meal plan. Tuesday. And that's fine. I would rather be the one to cook than get it all not good. Wednesday, what do I want for Wednesday? I would really like it if corn on the cob was in season, but it's not. Oh, hey, also Friday the 13th. That's where we're at. I didn't even think about that at all. Because I am going to be, like, one of these days, I'm going to be fucking over it. Absolutely over it. In theory, we'll see how this goes. In theory, because it's the weekend, and I have another adult here at home that does not work at all on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday is not my problem. I don't know what we're gonna eat on Friday. I could make lasagna. think I'll do that. Okay, so there you go. Granted, I'm just throwing down food words on there in hopes that, you know, maybe it'll stick. I'm also going to make slightly patchy, because why not? Because it's a white mouse in dirt, and that's what happens. Okay, I feel better about myself. Anyway, this is it. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you for the lunch cards on Wednesday.